Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's cardio class, well, it's imagination time. You and me, we're imagining. I'll tell you what we're imagining later though. Let's start with just, the basics. Opened out area, clear it out, nothing to get into your way, water close by, take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that's comfortable to you. So as we get started, simply toe tap, reaching the arms forward, and I want you to think about your posture. So your shoulders, even though you're reaching your arm forward, your shoulders are down and back. This lifts your chest up. Now at the same time, your ribs open a little bit, so I want you to contract your ribs inward ever so slightly, and now your abdominals are engaged. And when we come down towards our legs, think about your knees. They land nice and soft. And reach across the chest. So no matter where I direct your arms, your shoulders still should stay back and down. And arms come forward again. This time leg comes up and lift, landing with a soft knee. And reach the arms up and up. Full inhale, full exhale. Tap your toe again, reach the arm forward. And reach across the chest. You have 4, 3, and 2. Now 1, hold to the left, roll through the back foot, up and down, roll up and down. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Hold here and lunge. Big deep breath. Exhale, bracing in from the ribs, and hold. Now turn the whole body forward, toes come up, sitting down in the left leg. So you're bending the left knee and hinging from the hips. You want to feel like you're pushing your tailbone back. And deep breath, and exhale, tailbone goes back again. Feel the lengthening in your right hamstring. 1 more, big deep breath, and exhale. Let's go from the other side. Roll up, down through the foot. Chest is tall. 1 more time. And hold here, lunge. Big deep breath. Exhale. And hold. Now turn the body forward, toes come up, and sit down, bending this leg and hinging from the hips. Remember, tailbone goes back. Deep breath. And exhale. 1 more time, big deep breath. Exhale, aim your tailbone back and hold. And now center, inhale up. Exhale, side stretch, pushing the left hip down as the left arm goes up. And the other side, big deep breath, and exhale, and hold. And release. Okay, imagination time, my friends, here we go. We have an imaginary step. And it is in the horizontal position, which means it is a rectangle, and it is long in front of you. And in theory, it's a few inches off the ground. So it is something that we will be stepping onto and off of. And because it is imagination, you may choose what color you would like your step, any color you want. We have a spectrum of colors. Choose. I think today, mine is a neon green. I don't know why, I'm in a neon green color. That's my mode today. I'm usually into the pink modes, but I don't know why. Today is neon green. Anyways, are you ready? We're starting with a basic step, left leg. Up and down. Up and down. Now double check your posture. Shoulders stay back and down. Chest stays up. Inhale and exhale. Now remember, this is in the horizontal position, which means we have the long side of the step facing us, and the short sides are on the ends. So with that said, you can separate your feet into what's called a V-step. Up and down. Inhale and exhale. Up. 1 more. Back to a basic step. There you go. Shoulders are back. 4 and 3, 2. Let's take it to a march on the floor. Keeping those shoulders back. Everything we do on the left, guess what we have to do on the right? Up and down. Up and down. Keeping the shoulders back, leading with your chest. Bracing in from the ribs as we move. Now step out into a V-step. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. Back to a basic step. And let's bring this right back to a march on the floor. Okay. I think we're going to just start with a little bit of rehearsals, different moves, and then we will connect them together to create our ultimate choreography. Okay, so next step here. Watch me first. We're going to do an alternating knee up. Left leg steps up, knee comes up, then the right, and up. Now you can join me. This is called an alternating knee up. Up, and lift. There we go. Up. One more time, back to a march on the floor. Chest is up tall. I think that's all we need. No, I think we'll be fine. Okay, start with a basic step, left lead. Oh, we do have one more that I have to teach you. You know what? Let's start here. Let's do one more time here. Go back to a march. I want to teach you one more move. An alternating tap step. So left leg steps up, you tap right, and then you step right, tap left. This is an alternating tap step. Now, when we separate our feet, this turns into a turn step. Okay, now are you with me? I think I have reviewed what I wanted to. Let me think. Yes? I think so. Okay, back to an alternating tap step. One more. Back to a march on the floor. Okay, now, basic step, left lead. Up and down. There you go. Chest is up, shoulders are back and down. Convert this into a V. Now, you can watch me first, or you can just join me, but we're turning this into a turn step. And then catch up with me, let's go. Now, because this is an imaginary step, we have all of our square footage to play with. So you can make your steps as large or as small as your space demands, right? At the same time, too, think of it this way. Your goal with cardio is to be breathy, but not breathless. So that means there's a little bit of breath in your words, but you can still understand somebody, right? So with that, if you don't feel like you're getting too breathy, use your arms more, take bigger steps. If you feel like you've passed breathy and you're hitting breath less, then take smaller steps or march. Let's do one more. Now, hold here. This is called a tap up, tap down. So we are tapping up onto the step. Tapping up, there we go. Tap up. Okay, you can watch me on this one first, but we're gonna turn this into an alternating knee up, simply by turning to the step and lifting the knee up. And lift. And lift, so join me here. Alternating knee ups. In theory, you are on the right corner of your step. Up and up. One more time. Turn to the left, tap up, tap down. There we go. 3 more. And 2, turn, step, and again. Chest is up tall. And convert this turn step into an alternating tap step. And there we go. Again, shoulders are back and down, chest is up. 4 more. And 3. Here's 2. March on the floor. Keeping the chest up nice and tall. Right leg basic, up and down. Up and down. Full inhale, full exhale. Turn this into a V. Always feeling those ribs racing inward, so we know our abdominals are kicking in as well. 1 more. Turn, step. Full inhale, full exhale. One more. Hold here, tap up, tap down. We have 3 and 2. Face the step, alternating knees. and up. Up. Keeping the shoulders pinned back. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. Face the right, tap up, tap down. 3 more. And 2, turn, step. Now just face in the front. Turn this into an alternating tap and tap and tap. Three more. Here's 2. Now march on the floor. Okay, so we're on the floor right now, right? Are you with me? Okay, we got that imagination going because now we have an imaginary jump rope. So you roll through your feet, toe ball heel. Always keeping one foot on the floor, so this is more of a low impact move. See, with this jump rope, we can be fancy. Feet apart, feet together. And again, apart, and together, and apart, and together. One more, feet apart, and together. Now heels forward, and out, out. Full inhale, full exhale. 4 more, 3, and 2, march in place. Left lead basic, up and down, up. Always double checking your posture, keeping those shoulders back and down, the chest up, and of course you're breathing. Rib cage bracing in. Turn this into a V, up, and again. And let's turn this into a turn step. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Hold at the right, tap up, tap down. Okay, so remember our imagination. We have a long step. It's a rectangle, it's right here. You can watch me on this one first, but we're going to go across the top and then across again. Now that across can be a walk like this, or we can add a little bit of impulsion. Take yourself across. Chest is up. Full inhale, full exhale. Using your breath as you move. Remember, the goal is strictly breathy, not breathless. One more. Hold here, tap up, tap down. Now face the front, alternating knees. Up and up. Chest is tall. Okay, so we have our alternating knees. We are on the right corner. But what if we went corner to corner? Now we're traveling. Up. So you're traveling. And up. Really brace in from the ribs. Chest is up tall. And up. Now hold to the right corner and alternating knees up. And up. Up. One more. Face the left, tap up, tap down. You have 3 and 2. Turn step. Chest is up. Inhale and exhale. Now, face in the front. Simply turn this into an alternating tap and tap. Again, 4 more. 3, 2, And march on the floor. Yeah, this is a great time to grab some water. Meet me here. And when you come here, bring jump rope. We're jumping. Rolling through the feet, keeping one foot on the floor at all times. And you can stay here, or you can start to get fancy, separating the feet, bring them back in. And again, separate the feet, bring them back in. Separate the feet, bring them back in. Separate the feet, bring them back in. Stay here. Heels out, out, and again. Keeping the chest up, shoulders back and down. You have 4 and 3. Here's 2 and 1. March center. Okay, we have a right lead, up and down, up and down. Always double checking your posture, checking your breath, and then let's go. Let's do this. If you don't feel like you're quite breathy, use your arms more, take bigger steps. We have an entire room to play with. One more time. Turn this into a V. Up and again. You have 3, 2. Let's go for a turn step. Full inhale, full exhale. Keeping the chest up, shoulders back and down. Okay, one more time. Now, hold yourself here, tap up, tap down. Okay, remember, we have the step here, right? Our next move, guess what? We are going to go across the top. And you can use a little umph, or you can just walk yourself across. That's up to you. I want you to use your breath as your indicator as to, well, what should I do? At the same time, nothing should hurt, so we want to make sure that this is all body friendly. There we go, chest is up tall. Full inhale, full exhale. Let's go one more, back and forth. Tap up, tap down. Face the front, alternating knees. Up and up. Chest is up, shoulders back and down. Bracing from the ribs, especially when the knee comes up. Now, let's go corner to corner. And up. Inhale and exhale. Deepen the breathing. Hold the shoulders back and down. Full inhale, full exhale. One more. Let's go back again. Alternating knees right here. And up. Up. One more time. Face the right, tap up, tap down. Up. 3 more. And 2. A turn step. Keeping the shoulders back and down. Big steps with the legs. So here's the thing. I know we all have different square footages, but try to make use of what you have. So if you have the ability to take larger steps, do that. If you don't, then maybe use your arms more. This way you can still increase your heart rate, but you work within your square footage. There we go, one more time. Facing the center, alternating tap up. 4 more. And 3. Now 2. And march on the floor. Chest up, shoulders back and down. Okay, jump rope in hand. Let's roll through the feet. Bracing in from the ribs, but breathing as your rhythm of movement. Feet apart. Chest tall, shoulders back and down, feet together. feet apart. There we go, feet together. One more, feet apart. Feet together. Heels go forward. Full inhale, full exhale. Chest is up, shoulders are back and down. You have 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1, march. Okay, left lead basic, up and down. Up and down. And separate your feet. V-step. Always double checking that posture. I say that so many times because, let me tell you why. Because if you roll your shoulders forward, you kind of shut your lungs off a little bit. You're not really pulling in as much oxygen as you could, which means you're not burning as many calories either. And not to mention, you put a lot of stress in the vertebrae of your upper back and spine and neck. So, sitting tall, stacks your vertebrae, and then guess what? Can we do a turn step? Yes, let's go. We want our spine to be stacked up in its perfect position. And we do that by lifting our chest up, keeping those shoulders back and down. And of course, bracing in from the ribs. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more turn. Hold here, tap up, tap down. Full inhale, full exhale. One more. Across the top. Chest is up. There we go. You're breathing as you move. We have to keep our body moving. You know our bodies, the human body was designed to move. That's what keeps our brain functioning the right way, our muscles working the right way. It's so important. So I'm very glad you're here. One more time. Tap up, tap down. Now face the front, alternating knees. Up and up. Chest tall. Up and up. One more. Corner to corner. And lift. Full inhale, full exhale. Let's add something here, shall we? Give me doubles. 1 and 2, other side. Up, 2, and again. Up, 2, and up, 2. Use your breath. Back to singles. Hold to the right, single knee ups. And up. Now face left, tap up, tap down. 3 and 2. Turn step. There we go. Now facing the center. Alternating tap. Give 3. Here's 2. Let's march on the floor. Chest up tall. Jump rope in hand. Rolling through your feet. This time let's just stay here. A basic jump rope right here. There we go. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. And march. Basic step, right lead. Up and down. Up and down. Turn this into a V. One more time. And a turn step. Keeping the shoulders back and down. Utilizing your breath as you move. One more time. Hold to the left. Tap up, tap down. Oh, you ready? One more. Let's go across the top. Keeping the chest up. Now tap up, tap down. Face the step, alternating knees. Up and lift. Here we go to the corner and the other corner as well. Up. One more time. Now give me doubles. Up and 2. Full inhale, full exhale. Singles. Stay here, single knees. Up and again. Face the right, tap up, tap down. 3 more. And 2. Give me a turn. Alternating tap ups. And tap. 3 more. 2 and 1. March in place. Another great time to grab some water, and let's take a big deep breath here. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Just march. The step has magically gone away. It has. Now lead forward with your left leg. There's no step. We're just walking forward, walking back. Slowing down our heart rate. March in place. Do the same with the right. Forward and back. Forward and back. March in place. And tap the toe. Reach out. Pressing those shoulders back and down. Soft bend in the knee. Now reach the leg up, arm up. Tap the toe, reach forward. And across the chest. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold to the right. Roll through the back foot. Brace in from the center, pull in from these ribs, and breathe. Now hold here. Lunge forward. Shoulders are back and down. Turn to the front. Toes come up. Sitting down with the right leg. Bend the knee and hinge. Inhale. Exhale. Now other side. Roll through the foot. Up and down. Roll up. And hold here. Lunge. Turn your body. Toes come up. Bending the left leg and hinging. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. Now center, big deep breath up. Exhale, side stretch with the left arm. Left hip goes down. Now reach for the ear and ear to shoulder. Let's do that one more time. Reach up. And ear to shoulder and hold. And release. Other side comes up and over. And ear to shoulder and hold. And again, reach. And ear to shoulder and hold. Lower the arms, slowly looking over to the left. Both shoulders stay down. And look over to the right. Again, look left. And look right. And back to center. Simply roll the shoulders up, back, and around. Up, back, and around. Big circle. One more time. And hold those shoulders down. Now bringing the feet in, hip distance. I want you to find a focal point or hold on to a wall or chair, bending the right leg 90 degrees. Now push the heel back and contract the glutes so you feel the stretch in your quadriceps, and hold and release. Let's do that again. Bend the knee 90 and press back and hold. Trying to keep the knees together as much as you can, and release. The other side, bend 90, press back and hold, keeping those knees together, bracing from your center. Release. Let's do that again. And press back and hold. And release, shoulders come up, back, and around again. Full inhale, full exhale. One more time. Hold here, stretch the hands forward. Release, one more. And release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Go out there, make sure you keep moving, and of course, drink plenty of water during the day too. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.